Alright, hello everyone. Another StarCraft FFA cast for you guys today. Um, so, we have Orange Terran character, Red Zerg, Inca Killer, Black JMO, Black Protoss, Pink Terran, Parking Noob, Yellow Zerg Hops, Pink Protoss Zero, and looks like he's already expended here, that's confusing. Okay, so we actually, looks like there was a lever, guys. So, yeah. So let's reorient ourselves. We've got six players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like we had two levers. So 6 players on an 8-man FFA map. And finally, Blue Terran ML Engineer. Alright. Looks like we have some fighting here. Some attempted early rushing by Hops, who has 3 bases. Pretty good. Blue Terran, almost on 4 bases. Okay. Nothing crazy going on. Yeah, very, very peaceful early game here. Aside from black and pink. Black pink. Great, band. What should we call them? Band. Black pink. Anyways, we have black versus pink here, fighting over this base, which is black's only expansion. And looks like he's now coming down to try to defend it. I don't think this will be enough, especially if they run in 1 by 1. So that gets cleaned up. And it looks like black is pretty doomed here. And pink is pushing up hard on it. And pink destroys this expansion, and black is now a 1 base Protoss. His days are numbered. So yellow expanding like crazy, but pink also expanded a lot. So pink Terran, honestly, good amount of bases already. Almost 6 bases for him. And looks like he's discovered hops now. It's like he's just mining. And pink is finally pushing in on black to finish him off. Poor JMO. And yeah, JMO taps out. We have a 5-man FFA. Blue poking his head out, expanding to these outer bases. 8-player map again, and only 6 players, so the players are all eating pretty good. And oh my god, that is a lot of scouts. And still, just people expanding out. Not a lot of action so far. Slow start to this one. But that only means that it'll probably heat up. Okay, so pink looks like he's discovered yellow, and he's now laying siege to him. So this tight choke, these Hydras, if they go, they're gonna get slaughtered. Looks like he has some outside here though. And he has some here. He could set up a massive surround here. We'll see what he's got. Pink pushing his way in. And oh god, Hops has to be careful here. He's coming in. His Hydras are getting pounded. Oh, but he comes in from the flank. And he cleans it up. Alright, well done by Hops. Somebody finally pushes pink back. Okay, so looks like we had a drop here, but it didn't do too much. And looks like we have Hydras pushing out here. Pushing some Goliaths back. Also clearing out the mines. Pink doesn't have any tanks out here. Oh, he's got a few. Look at that one, that's sick. It's got the tree cover. Trees, I believe, do make enemy units miss some shots. Okay, we've got some sick D matrix here that keeps that tank way. Oh my god, it keeps that tank alive. That's. Oh, okay, it died. Anyways, D matrix, crazy spell, guys. Crazy good spell. So really would have liked to see blue eat this here. Unfortunately, pink smartly expanded right to it immediately. And looks like the light pink Protoss has found these island expos from yellow as well. So yellow, he just lost a battle to the pink Terran. He just doesn't have a whole lot. He's losing 2 expos to light pink. And it doesn't look too good for yellow here. So blue flying in, pink on the move. Blue just killing some overlords. Dark Swarm. And this whole army has to turn back now. Unless these lings go out of the Dark Swarm. And light pink, not just the island expos, he's even denying this one. This is brutal. It looks like Hops might die here, guys. Looks like Hop's coming in, trying to defend again. Except this time he doesn't have a flank on this. He's coming in from one side while Light Pink just continues to bully him. This is brutal for our yellow Zerg. And Pink Terran just coming in. Units streaming across the map. He's looking to put an end to yellow here. It will be hard. It's always hard to kill a Zerg that has defilers. But it does look like Pink's gonna try. But yeah, Pink cleverly kills that defiler off. And he is now pushing his way in. Light Pink Protoss all the way to yellow's main. And it looks like yellow's just gonna die. This is one of the worst spots in this map, I believe. Every time I get this spot, I do lose. You really only get these two bases, and then all your other options suck. You either have to expand out here, which is vulnerable. You can expand here, but if you're not Protoss, it's really hard to hold these islands, because this guy's closer. So it's just a really bad spot. You can't blame Hops here. And Light Pink and Pink Terran are not even touching each other, which is... that's a little bit weird. But looks like Light Pink is just flying in to Pink's main here. And looks like he's going after all these Goliaths now. You know, Scouts not good against Goliaths, but that is a lot of them. That is a lot of Scouts. And looks like Light Pink is right on top of Hot Pink's production. We'll see what he can do here. Goliaths are just going to keep popping out though. Scouts are kind of split up. Ideally, he'd have all his Scouts here to fight these Goliaths as they come out. But yeah, what is Hot Pink going to do here? He's trying to come back. But his main base is compromised here. These Scouts are just wreaking havoc on him. Havoc. I'd really like to see him focusing these factories down. But these Goliaths, yeah, they're getting taken out as they come in. Hot Pink had to come all the way back. But yellow gets a CC too! People are pounding on Hot Pink now. Looks like blue trying to take this base from red, who has a lot of devourers. But red is prepared to drop to take it back. And here, Hot Pink has finally arrived to clear out the Scouts. And these Goliaths in this number now will make quick work of these Scouts. But honestly, these Scouts, they did a lot of damage. I still don't think it was worth it now that he's losing all of them. But they were doing good at the start. But definitely not worth it anymore after he lost all those. And yeah, Scouts are expensive. Light Pink does have a lot of money though. Looks like red's taking this base back. Alright. A little bit of a lull in the action. We'll speed it up again. So Hot Pink finally protecting his main. Back out on the move. Claims this base. Moves out further onto the center.
Nuclear launch detected.
Looks like we have some nukes here. Boom. Looks like blue has begun to push on red now. With a mech army. We'll see how red responds to this. He just has a bunch of devourers for now. And a butt ton of hatcheries. Oh my goodness. A lot of hydras there too. Anyways, looks like blue is now sieging red. He really just has so many devourers. I don't know why. I don't know what he saw to make that many devourers. Must have gotten real spooked. But nonetheless, blue is pushing on red now. Looks like this lurker got irradiated. And red moving out. Trying to defend this push here. Blue kind of using red's Dark Swarm against him here. And these tanks are just lighting up these Hydralisks. So much of red supply is taken up by these Devours, which are completely useless against this army. Looks like blue has successfully managed to push red back from this. Pink pushing light pink off these center bases, but a lot of zealots inbound. But they're just streaming in one by one. Not the best way to come in. And he needs to get on top of the tanks too. There we go. So that's a lot of zealots. So hot pink pulling back. Blue and red continuing their battle here. Okay. You never need that many defilers, ever. Okay, now blue laying siege to this base as well. And the Devourers are going after the science vessels now. And yeah, this is just so awkward for red. He really shouldn't have overcommitted and made this many Devourers. Don't really know what he was thinking with that. But it looks like light pink and pink Terran are kind of battling it out now. While red and blue are fighting. So we kind of have a TVZ up north and a TVP down south. But this TVP is really just pink throwing zealots at him in a line. So not the biggest fan of how light pink is going about this. I think he could have even killed hot pink by now if he was using a regular army. But meanwhile, this dark swarm push continues. These tanks are just relentlessly shelling everything. 16 kills, 11 kills, 15 kills, 17 kills. These are some veterans here. Veteran tanks. Alright, so yeah, light pink and hot pink continuing to battle out down here. Same with blue and red. Would really like to see some high ground tank action here. Though it can be hard to get dropships out there. But it looks like red is going to try something new, guys. He's got a trick up his sleeve. And blue is not ready for it. He's got a good amount of goals, but not enough for 24 Guardians, my lord. And the Guardians begin their assault. And oh my goodness. Red is going to push blue out of this base with this move. Devourers are hunting the vessels till the end of the earth. And looks like red has finally pushed blue out. But he's going for more. Now taking out blue's Expos. And blue, what's he got? Okay, he's got some wraiths coming out. Looks like hot pink taking out a red Expo here. While pushing on light pink. But guess what? There are no overlords here. And these 6 wraiths are gonna get every guardian here. Not before they kill some more tanks though. And red continuing to go with guardians. Must have, yeah, red's bank is not looking too good with all those losses though. Looks like hot pink just slow pushing light pink, who is making mass Archon for some reason against Terran. So red just lashing out at blue now. More guardians. Just gonna get taken out by wraiths. Plague is good, but yeah, you need something to finish it off. Preferably Mutas. It looks like the wraiths do get all the guardians, and then they get out of there. And red cannot keep taking this many losses. He's done a lot of damage to blue now. He's lost way too much. And yeah, light pink just continues with this this just zealot stream strategy. Just really not impressed with this. He goes mass scouts and then he goes mass zealots, I guess. And he's really not stopping hot pink at all, really. So red moving out en masse. About to hit blue with everything. Now blue does have some army here. And just a relentless stream of Hydras coming in. But these tanks are gonna tear these Hydras apart. And yeah. Red's bank is, yeah, definitely not looking good anymore. Now it looks like red targeting this area, which has some tanks defending it as well. But this Zergling stream is coming in. But ultras are here now. And this many tanks might not be enough to stop this number of ultras and lings. But even there, he lost 3 ultras to take that out, and almost all these lings too. But red does clear that out. So it looks like we kind of have this no man's land here. Red and blue kind of fighting over this middle land. Both really tearing into each other. Meanwhile, light pink is just kind of doing this and letting hot pink have the entire middle. Yeah, not the best play from light pink. And hot pink is just, yeah, he's just pushing in because there's no opposition. I mean, Archons against Terran are probably one of the worst units you could get, really. All it takes is an EMP, right? And then they just go down, so. So finally, looks like we have light pink on the move with some Archons. Coming in here. But there are some vessels, and if hot pink is paying attention, 1 AMP is really all it takes. But yeah, even without the EMP, I mean, these are 3-3 goals. Also 3-3 Archons though. But yeah, okay, here comes the science vessel. And these Archons kind of just run in here. Yeah, okay. Now it looks like we have more fighting from blue and red here. And we have more Guardians. Which are quickly cleaned up though. And yeah, red has a lot of bases. But I don't know if he can sustain this level of loss. But he is bleeding blue too. You have to keep that in mind. Anyways, looks like red sending in more units here. And we have more units from red coming in. Looks like red is just going to go for a massive envelopment here from the north and south. And yeah, he has a crap ton of units inbound. And here they come. Good D-matrices. But will blue be able to hold? He's trying. Some of these tanks really, you know, racking up the kills. Looks like yellow finally leaves. And hot pink is really starting to move in to the center of the map. Looks like we have more reinforcements from blue inbound. Looks like we have blue pushing this base up here again. But red comes in with a massive army. Some D-matrix going down. But with some dark swarms and more ultras coming in. Does not look like blue's going to be able to hold this. Or actually, maybe. Would really like to see more plague from red. But yeah, red has just lost so much here. Blue's lost a lot too. But the Terran efficiency, I think red has definitely lost more. Blue does need to get more reinforcements over there though. And yeah, no real idea what's going on down here with light pink. He's kind of just sitting there. It looks like red trying something new. He's now coming from the south. And blue has some units here defending. But it does look like they're going to get overwhelmed. So light pink coming in again. Yeah, just really not much from light pink. And yeah, at this point, blue and red have really just been fighting everything for this base here. You really do have to start to question if it's really worth it. Anyways, massive red army coming in. Guardians round 3. Blue needs to get his air force over here ASAP. These tanks are trying to retreat. Now red really needs to bring overlords with these attacks, because these cloaked wraiths have just been tearing him a new one. And another attack by red. Decimated. And he's, yeah, he is, his bank is just going down. But if you look at blue's bank, it's really starting to bleed too. Does look like blue's been able to secure this base for now. And hot pink is just starting to grow his bank with all these new bases. Even keeping an eye on these. Light pink just really not doing much. Just really not sure what he's doing. He just seems really obsessed with Archons. And yeah, he's kind of just running around, not really doing anything. I don't mean to be too harsh on him, but you hate to see that. So, red coming in with an absolute massive amount of Zerg, but it's all getting irradiated. But it looks like this is kind of the soft underbelly of the blue Terran. And these Ultralings are just going everywhere. Luckily, blue has some high ground tanks ready here. Just really great position. And once again, the Cloaked Wraiths come to clean up the rest. So we have light pink taking out Zerg Expo again. And look at that, guys. 1 EMP. And these Archons are all 10 health. If there was like 2 Hydras here, they could kill all these. Or 1 Ultra. Anyways, looks like blue lost this base again, but starting to mine from this one. But red was able to mine this massive base here, which really helped out. So blue and red just tearing each other apart, while light pink is not really putting up much fight to hot pink. It looks like these Archons, these EMP'd Archons are going to go down pretty easily, except for this one. Looks like we have red coming in. So there's a lot of little cliffs on this map. You'd love to see some high ground tanks dropped here. It would do wonders. Just like here. Looks like blue's dropped some high ground tanks here. And pink's bank is going up, while blue and red's banks are just going down. So it looks like we have red trying to probe here, but blue has some defense prepared, as well as a lot of command centers. And red, looks like this is kind of his last move here, which is a good move, by the way. A Zerg Mutalisk tech switch. And looks like they're about to come in. So, a bunch of Mutalisks come in. Wraiths move in to intercept, but this time he's brought Overlords. Science vessels desperately trying to get their irradiates off. They do get quite a bit of irradiate off. But other than that, these tanks are all now compromised. There are some Goliaths here, but maybe not enough to push back this mute account. Vessels come back. Looks like blue's not ready to leave this area. But it looks like blue does defend this. But you can really see blue's bank has just been bled dry by red now. And same goes for red. Blue and red have literally just bled each other to death here, while pink has slowly expanded out across the map because this light pink player has really not done much to stop him. He has 150 supply, although where it is, I don't know. Oh, looks like he's starting to build carriers. He should have done this a while ago, but at least he's doing it now. So red finally reclaiming these bases, right, from blue. But blue looks like he's preparing to get back out there. Now light pink and hot pink fighting a little bit. And looks like blue is moving out once again. Valkyries run right into these mutas. And up close, yeah, you gotta get out of there. But once red loses this mutaflock, and yeah, red knows he's done. He's lost everything, and looks like blue has claimed this area. Looks like massive fight here. Carriers. Looks like light pink finally fighting back effectively. Carriers are Terran's worst nightmare, guys. Can really do a lot of damage, as you can see. They're just so mobile and they're so powerful. Looks like light pink is just tearing into hot pink here. Hot pink counterattacking light pink here. And blue trying to claim this base now, while light pink takes out this hot pink push. But hot pink's bank is now just massive. I mean, he's managed to mine the middle. Light pink and blue need to work together right now, but it looks like they're about to fight each other, which is not what we want. Yeah. Looks like we have pink going back at hot pink now. Massive battle here. But that is a lot of Goliaths. And light pink's bank is looking woefully low here.
Nuclear launch detected.
Looks like we have a nuke. Blue not helping. They should be working together. But I don't think they know how big hot pink is. It's like blue taking out some carriers. Really not helping. Yeah, they should be teaming up. And light pink taps out. So, we're down to pink and blue. And it does look like pink is going to take this game. He's got the bigger bank, bigger map presence, bigger army. And he's got positional advantage. So it looks like blue is just coming in here very recklessly. And these few tanks from pink are really just, oh god, that was terrible.
Nuclear launch detected. Nuclear launch detected.
And looks like blue's gonna try again. Looks like blue pushes pink back from this base. Thing is, pink just has so much more money. And pink has this base too. He's starting to get battle cruisers of his own out now. And great EMPs off. Now blue does have these ghosts. Could be a little bit of a surprise for pink. Looks like we have a big push coming in. But we have some lockdown. Locking down a lot of these battle cruisers. Looks like blue does beat this push. And mining this base, his bank's starting to equalize. If blue can get this base, there might be a chance here. That lockdown really helped. He needs to get more tanks out here ASAP though. But blue doesn't have a lot of gas, and he's just lost all his SCVs to these tanks. But it does look like pink is pushing blue out of the center. Just a little bit too much. A lot of bank spent though from pink. Blue made him fight hard for it. So it looks like we're gonna have one last attempt here. And let's get that thumbnail right there. And looks like we have the final push coming in. Even some wraiths. And looks like pink pushes blue out. Blue calls GG. And that's it, guys. That's our StarCraft FFA cast. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thought it was a pretty good game. A little bit slow at first. So yeah, thanks for watching.